Hey everyone, welcome back to my another pickup. This is actually comes from a yard sale. So if you watch episode 11, I show you a live footage of all the stuff in the trunk. So what happened is I didn't show you everything. I actually had this here that I try to save for later on because there was so many stuff. But this right here was actually my last stop of the day. I just kind of saw a sign, yard sale near my house, like about 10-15 minutes away. I went in and I asked them if they have any Nintendo game. The lady says no. And then there was a friend of her there also, and they also say no. And then I just said, well, do you know you have the old stuff like the Nintendo, the old Nintendo, the Super Nintendo? And she's like, no, I don't think we have that. And then all suddenly she just went inside and dig around her garage, and she came out with that box of a whole bunch of these right here, a whole bunch of Super Nintendo games, and then these Nintendo magazine right here was hidden underneath the box that I did not find out until I got home. So I got some good issue right here, a whole stack full right here that I know that you guys will love. So wait at the end till that right there. But I would just keep persistently asking if they have it, because sometimes people doesn't even know what they have. And so this lady, she came in, she was digging around. She went to her kids' room. All her kids are in their 30s, 40s. They're all left. So she's just digging through their kids' room and then found a box of just Nintendo stuff that they just kind of left behind for years and nobody touched it. So she brought that out. Her husband says that they can sell for $100. Which I thought that was pretty awesome. I actually only had $96 in my pocket, so I ended up just giving her $96. But what happened is that she didn't have the cords and the controller. So what happened is that I told her, okay, how about this? Since you don't have the cord and I only have 96, I'm gonna go ahead and give you 96 and pick up right now. But if you can find the cords, the controller, call me up. I will go ahead and meet up with you and get you your your $4 to make up the difference of the 100. And so we exchanged the number, and at the same time, like I said, her friends were there. So her friend says her kids actually have some too. So I end up exchanging my number with her friends also, and so I'm gonna be waiting to follow up on that just to see if her friends has Nintendo stuff. But that's how I end up with this lot right here, and is probably one of my best pickup yet to date. So let me show you guys real quick. I'm going to start with the magazine up here. So all these are Nintendo Powers magazine, and the issue is actually all under 50. So all volume 50 and below, which you guys know volume 50 and below are very hard to find. They're very rare nowadays. So for me to run into those, that was pretty awesome. So I line up there all the issues, and so what happened is that, like I told you, I didn't even know that was in there. So imagine a box ream, one of those box of paper reams. So what happened, the cap, she put it underneath. So she basically put these right here in the cap, and then the box go over the cap, so you can't really see these. I thought the cap was just kind of under there. But so when I brought it home, I take out the box, and it was basically in the cap. I hope that makes sense. But all under 50, volume 50. Let me show you real quick. But there you go. These are some really nice ones. It's pretty awesome. I can't believe I'm running through these. They're missing a few. I believe it's missing around like 10 volumes. So I'll probably in the lookout search for that. But those there, and then this right here. Let me show you the stack. So these are the nice ones. These are the one that actually cost a lot of money. Rare ones if you were to buy on eBay. So I put this on the side, save it for last to show you guys. But there you go. So those are the Nintendo Power issue. I actually have a couple of doubles, and I actually sent it out to one of the YouTuber, Matt and Jaitlin. I hope they enjoy that. So right here, starting here, we have The Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, 3. We have baseball. We have Tecmo Bowl, Jordan vs. Bird, tennis, the 2 Zelda go-kart. We have Ninja Gaiden 2, another copy of Mega Man 2, Donkey Kong Arcade Classic Series. This is actually a really good one. Ninja Turtles, Fester, and then we have Ikara Warriors. I do not know what that is. Ice Hockey, another copy of Bubbles, Arch Rivals, Top Gun, right there. Sorry guys, I'm kind of doing this in late, so you get this shadow from my body. But yeah, so here's Fighting Golf, Skate or Die, Back to the Future, Pro Amp, Racing there, right there, Double Dragon, Punch Out, another copy of the Mike Tyson Punch Out. This is a good game, one of those in the $25 to $30. Excite Bike, River City Ransom, another good one, right there. Kung Fu, Karate Champ, Golf, Marble Madness, and Dash Galaxy, Double Dribble. We have Blaster Master with the manual, and then we have Renegade, the Karate Kid, and then the last two is Dr. Mario and Metroid. So I believe that's 38 Nintendo games. So keep in mind this lot was $100 total. So that was 38 Nintendo games. Now the Super Nintendo is where we get some of the rare ones. So right off the bat, check this out. This is a Super Street Fighter 2. Now this one is not just any Street Fighter 2. This is not for resale. My camera kind of bad on the focus, but there you go. Not for resale. And then we have Contra 3, not for resales. And so these two right here, right off the bat, goes for quite a bit, up in the 100, 150 bucks. I seen one that actually go for 200 also. So right off the bat there, 100 bucks. These two I landed is pretty awesome. And then we have Virtual Bart Simpson. We have Castlevania 4, Mortal Kombat 2, Madden 94, Clay Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Super Mario Kart, Spider-Man, X-Man, Super Mario World. We have Bulls vs. Blazer, NBA Jam, and Donkey Kong Country. So yep, that's for the Super Nintendo. So we have around, I believe, total of around 52 game total of a mixture of Nintendo and Super Nintendo. And then we got some manuals down here. So not only did the Contra 3 not for resale cart, it actually come with a manual. Both of them actually come with the manuals. And then we have Virtual Bark, we have Spider-Man, X-Man, NBA Jam, Mortal Kombat 2, Super Mario World. So yeah, so all those, some of those games came with the manual. That's pretty awesome. Right there. And then lastly, including in the lot, she actually got the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo. So when I first bought it initially at $96, it was just console only. No course, no nothing. She did have the box though. The box with the the inserts and everything. And man, I can, this camera doesn't do it justice, but this thing is like in mint condition. Then they kept it very nice. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this box is the nicest box I have ever seen for a Nintendo system by far. So this one right here, definitely keep and add to my collection. But the box includes all the manuals and everything. So the manuals down here, right down there, it still has all those plastic bags for the controller and everything, but has the console here, Nintendo, all the controller, the cord, AV cord, the power cords, all original. Same thing here, all original. And yep, that's that. And then lastly, I told you guys I'm going to show you guys these right here. You guys gonna go crazy because I can't believe that this is in there, and this is like basically a freebie. So I actually put this in a plastic just to preserve it. I make sure so I don't take in and out and cause it for more damage. But the first one is, as you guys know, the Super Mario Bros. 3, the strategy guide. This one is a very rare and very expensive. Well, not very expensive, but it's expensive in terms of guides. So yeah, so there are actually 3 of them. No, 2, sorry. 2. So I'm not sure why she has 2, but that's the reason why I see a stack for here, because she has pretty much 2 of everything. I'm not sure because he has 2, 3 kids, or she subscribed twice. I don't know what it is, but I have 2 copies of this, and I'm probably gonna keep one and then hold on to the other for trades in the future. But this is pretty awesome. Look at the art. Oh man, this is the back. So that's the strategy guide for Super Mario Bros. And then there is Ninja Gaiden 2, also a rare one. And here's the Final Fantasy one. And then we have the first issue. So this is the Nintendo Power first magazine right here. This is the premiere issue 1988. As you can see there, let me focus the camera real quick here. But premiere issue 1988, and it's for $3.50. And this is for the Super Mario 2 that they premiered the issue. Look at that. That looks pretty awesome. So I put in the plastic bags already, but this is the nicest one out of the bunch, so I end up putting this in the plastic. So there you go, premiere issue. Not just one, we have 2. This one is kind of discolored. And then we have 3. Check that out. Oh man. So I'm keeping all of it. Probably used for trades or something like that, because I know people really want the premiere issue, and these goes for quite a bit on eBay. So for me, the score, $100, $100 for this lot. Oh, it was the happiest day. Oh man, that was happiest day of garage sale. I was driving around in the hot weather, stopping one stop the other, and then lastly, the last one close to my house is the one that actually makes it all better. So there you go. So you guys, thank you for watching, and subscribe, like, and I'll see you next time on my pickups.